Hello, beautiful people! Every time when I check my perfume collection, I never cease to be amazed at how many wonderful fragrances I own. I'd like to introduce one of these fragrances, called Tirrenico by Profumi del Forte. The history of this Italian brand began in 2007. Enzo Torri, the company's founder, became fascinated with the world of fragrances at a very young age. In his memoirs, he recalls that even in childhood, every celebration or event had its own distinct scent. From these recollections, he shaped the concept of Profumi del Forte, capturing the spirit of carefree times when the sea, wind, scent, and pine woods of Versilia, the region surrounding Forte dei Marmi, intertwined. As a result, the brand comes to embody the idea of sentimento a fior di pelle, which translates to feelings on the surface of the skin, a poetic expression of fragrance in the bottle as a vessel for memory and emotion. In 2008, the first fragrance collection was released, marking the brand's entry into the niche selective perfumery. One perfume magazine quoted a comment of the creators about the collection. "This collection is dedicated to the fragrant soul of a wonderful place, Forte dei Marmi, and brings together deep emotions, memories, refined lifestyle, and relaxation." This line also includes the fragrance Tirrenico, which I would like to tell you about. Tirrenico takes its name from the Tyrrhenian Sea, which is part of the Mediterranean Sea of the western coast of Italy, between the Apennine Peninsula and the islands of Sicily, Sardinia, Corsica, and Elba. According to perfumer Maria Candida Gentile, who brought this fragrance to life, the scent was inspired by a walk along the beach of Forte dei Marmi. The brand's website provides an exact description of the inspiration behind the creation of this fragrance. "After walking along the beach of Forte, I sat down. I breathed in the smells of the sea, pebbles washed by the waves and sand. Behind me were Apuan Alps, shining with their white marble. I was suspended in an almost unreal world." Let's see if I can relate the same emotions, but at first I would like to call attention to the burgundy-colored box. It's very minimalistic and elegant. The golden teeth remind me of an ancient castle wall. The back contains the standard perfume information, a warning to keep out of reach of children, and an important statement that this fragrance has not been tested on animals. Look at the beauty inside. The bottle fits perfectly in the soft frame, almost reminiscent of a painting from the Uffizi Galleries, the most famous art museum in Florence. The bottle is made of heavy glass, topped with a gold-colored cap bearing the brand name. Note that the bottle itself has the same print as the box. Only here the architectural design is clearly visible, and it truly resembles the wall of an ancient castle. The design is very modest, yet incredibly elegant, really conveying the atmosphere of Italy. As you can see, the perfume's name is written on the side, in beautiful calligraphic handwriting. The batch number is located on the bottom of the bottle. If you didn't know, the batch code is a unique combination of letters and numbers on the packaging. It indicates the production date, batch number, and helps verify the authenticity of the product. The batch code is usually duplicated, appearing both on the box and on the bottle. Regarding this brand, you will not find information about the batch code on well-known websites, and if you have a doubt about the authenticity, you can only check it directly with the manufacturer. I've had this bottle for several years, and during this time, the liquid has yellowed slightly due to chemical processes, and the scent has transformed, matured, and gained strength. Well, it's time to try the fragrance. On the brand's website, the Tirrenico fragrance is described as a fresh harmony of marine notes in a citrus cocktail, with a fruity and floral aromatic heart. What does this fragrance actually smell like? Although the pyramid of notes lists jasmine and fruity accents, for me they are absent in this composition. To my nose, long-lasting and perhaps the most fundamental notes are basil and fennel. They give the fragrance a special freshness reminiscent of the sea. Gradually, as the fragrance unfolds, fennel takes a dominant position, and its scent is supported by a bitter orange peel and a seawater accord. Near the base, the fragrance reveals a wet, bitter wood note, which gives it a lifelike and grounded quality. In reviews on some websites, in the comments about the scent, you can find some that make reference to fresh composition from the 90s. I disagree with this. The scent is truly fresh, but it has a peculiarity, a component that recreates the scent of cloth left on beach sand under the scorching sun. Additionally, the fennel note is quite unique and may not appeal to everyone. In this perfume, it feels remarkably authentic, more like real fennel than a typical cosmetic or synthetic impression. Besides that, as I said earlier, after several years the scent overall feels deeper and more durable, leaving behind a pleasant, fresh marine sillage. After 2 hours, it settles close to the wearer, pleasantly reminding about its presence. To my nose, this is a truly unisex fragrance, a very well-made one that will be perfect for any time of year. Probably in cool weather, it might seem sharp and more intrusive the first 30 minutes, but overall, I have found it to be an all-season scent suitable for both the office and going out. This interesting and slightly unusual scent is a favorite in my collection. It appears and disappears on the manufacturer's website, so I cherish every drop and sometimes just sniff the bottle cap to transport myself to the Italian coast and feel the atmosphere of the Tyrrhenian Sea. In the end, I would like to say that the description of this scent from the website matched my perception of the fragrance. The perfumer managed to convey the impression of the scent 100%. Thanks for watching. It's a joy to have you join me on this perfume journey. May your own path of discovery always be fascinating and inspiring. Wishing you a warm day and a cozy evening with a cup of aromatic tea.